Hello, people. This is your friend, Detroit Miracle. Yeah, I call you friends because I don't think of you as enemies or adversaries. Now, if I did think of you as foes, I wouldn't talk to you like this as far as informing you on things for purposes of improving the qualities of your lives. Indeed, people. Well, I'm going to call this one the world we live in now. Yeah. Everybody in general, and I mean the whole population, should reflect on things as they are and as they were. Yes, you see a lot of goodness and beauty in the world, but you also see a lot of ugliness and evil. Yeah. Now you have a whole bunch of bad things, put those on this side, and you have a whole bunch of good things, place them on that side. It's not as simple as that in the world because the good and bad are close together or mixed in. Yeah, your next door neighbor might be an axe murderer, and your other next door neighbor might be a nun. Yes, people. Now you understand where I'm going with this? I know. Example time. Well, they teach us that you must sometimes take the good with the bad or the bad with the good. Yeah. But that don't necessarily have to be the case because it's up to you yourselves to move away from the bad rather than being close to it. It's up to you as a people to remove the bad completely and only make goodness and good things around. People, life is good, but life also drives you crazy. It is intended upon driving you crazy. It is. Just say the conditions for which we are born into, the conditions in which we grow up through, all of those things which are being sent our way does drive us all crazy. And yes, I'm including myself too. I don't restrict things from me that might be problematic because they affect me as well. Yeah. I don't say that I'm not affected by craziness or evil in any way because that would be an overstated lie if I did. You notice frequently that some people, they try to separate themselves from problems in general and they place those problems on you, the masses. Yeah, I've watched other filmers and video makers address certain issues but never really come up with a solution because they're not paid to come up with the solution. Yeah, people, if you found a bunch of guys and ladies making videos about solving problems and fixing things, then you would no longer need them because all your problems and dilemmas would be cured. Am I right? Give me a drum roll. Yes, Detroit Miracle, you're right. Yeah. When you look at the state of the world in which it is, then you must first look to others who are in a position of authority who actually have the so-called power to change things. Yeah, and I feel like those people should be held accountable if they took on that role to preside over the masses as sort, or if you voted them into office to be providers for your goodness, your benefits, and your fortunates in ways. All those politicians are just set up to benefit themselves and get rich. And they don't want to really change anything. I'm not saying that they want evil, that they want crime, that they want disorder. But if everything was set as a utopian, then the people would no longer need those such politicians and political figures. Yep. I know I addressed that issue before. Things are done strategically. Like if the people are dependent upon you, then they need you. So why would you make them no longer dependent upon you? Because if they no longer need you, then you are obsolete to them, or you are of no further need or purpose. Yeah. I'm going to give an example of what I'm talking about right now. Just listen up, please. Just say children were born completely smart and they knew everything they needed to know about all areas of education and then life in general as well. They wouldn't need school teachers, so they wouldn't be school teachers. Yeah, kids will be automatically ingenious, sentient, smart, and more than capable to do all of these things that teachers teach them, or teachers are supposed to teach them. Yeah, so that if there is no need for teachers, then you can eliminate the teaching profession, because people would be like, well, my children already know everything they need to know, so why should I send them to school? Well, what do you think about that example? What I'm getting at again, okay, I'm saying, just listen closely. If there weren't any crimes, atrocities, and vices out there, then there would be no need for law enforcement at all levels. If there were no more wars going on, then there wouldn't be a need for the militaries. And those are jobs provided to people. Yeah, the military, they pay people for their services and offer other benefits if you join up. The law enforcement community pays cops, officers, and agents to work for them. But you must ask, why are they there in the first place, working as cops, federal agents, and military operatives and personnel? Because there is a need for them with regard to those services. Yeah, there is social needs for those entirely, because there's always wars and conflicts. There's always crimes going on in the inner cities and in suburbs from time to time. Don't you see? It happens on a daily basis. People, you must listen to me. You have to. They induce a certain type of insanity that keeps you stagnant. They do. And then they use distractions like entertainers to just keep you conformed. I know what people are saying. Detroit Miracle is getting into conspiracy theories. Nope. Everything I told you is true in fact. And it is not just a mere theory, or it is not a theory at all. Yeah, people. Well, it's starting to get dark and I'm wearing dark sunglasses, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Urgh. Okay, folks, I'd appreciate it if you would send me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to my channel, which is Detroit Miracle. My profile picture looks like this. without these. I'm wearing glasses though, but not dark glasses in my profile picture. So please subscribe to my channel and get much more of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I bring you all of the masses.